Hello, welcome.
Good morning, everybody.
You guys have made it here again on another Thursday morning.
Sorry we missed you last Thursday.
Yeah.
Life was a little crazy last week.
Yeah, life was a little crazy.
But we're here now.
We are here now. Thank you so much for joining, everybody. This is our Thursday edition of Title Talk, and my name is Drew.
And my name is Amy, and we are Inspired Title, your title company for the ages.
Absolutely.
And in case you don't know where we're at, we are at 11757 Southwest Highway, and we're just here doing some business, having some fun.
Absolutely.
Living our best life.
We are. We're happy that you guys are here joining us today, and we are coming from our studio in our office in Palos Heights, and we're very thankful for that, and we're very thankful for you guys to joining us and paying attention and tuning in every week as you guys do with the loyal fans and listeners.
And as always, if you can't hear us, if the microphone's not working, let us know, because that's a usual occurrence, I feel like. Yeah,
we definitely are building up our audience, and I think we're going to eventually need to have somebody come in here and run this program for us, because obviously it's getting a little bit more above us, and that's what
You're a diva.
Yeah,
Diva mode.
It's interesting. I've never actually been called that. That's kind of fun. So why don't we get right into it, Aim?
We should.
As we do, we like to bring you guys a little bit of fun. We like to talk a little bit about us and the company and the things that we do. Let's kind of talk a little bit more about the year 2020 and what we are and kind of what we saw and some of the changes that we made, and then really turn that into what we're going to do coming into this new year. What are your thoughts?
When we were kind of talking about what we should talk about this week, I was like, well, let's be able to recap what we did last year, so we know how we grow into next year, how we adapt into next year, and all that stuff. So we've talked about it a lot. In 2020, refis were huge. They were a majority of our business, and luckily coming into 2021, we still have a good chunk of refinances coming into here. So I guess that's the big thing, and I guess just the whole adapting to what we're doing now is the other big part of what 2020 has taught us. Just with COVID and with all that happening, tell me 2 years ago that an e-closing was doable, and I would have laughed in your face, because lenders are so big with needing wet signatures and all that stuff, or tell me curbside closings was a thing, I would have looked at you like you had 7 heads. And now these are words that we use on a daily basis. And
there's still a lot of people that are fearful, even though there's a vaccination out there. I think that there's still a lot of people, and we are a group of people who are going to see those people because we're closing their deals. But there is still a lot of concern out there, and we're very, very observant of that and aware, and really we do those e-closings, and we're gonna I think that we've seen more where a buyer or a seller will come to our office and the attorney will be either via phone or on Zoom.
I've heard that's been a lot lately.
So they're communicating with their attorney, so there's less people, and the attorney has a copy of the documents and is walking them through the signatures while they're at a FAR. And I think that going into 2021, I think this is just going to become what we do. I think this is really, the industry has changed. I know that we've talked to our underwriters, and I know that we've talked to a lot of other folks in the business to find out that they're doing things differently as well because of this. So as much as this change was tragic, and the loss of people and lives is just so ridiculous and so sad, it's really made an impact on our business in a way I think that's maybe more efficient.
And I was going to say, I feel like it fast forwarded what would have happened in 5 years to get crunched into a time span of 6 months. Which is crazy.
Yeah, and you've said that before, and I think that's worth repeating. I think this was going to happen anyway.
I think so too, at some point in 2025.
What ultimately it did is it sped it up. I mean, it just accelerated what was going to be happening anyway. And being a smaller company and not having the huge staff and the huge amount of people, we were able to rally together and adapt to that change and put it in place maybe quicker than some of the other companies because of their size, and people don't like change.
No,
and
people are
really reject it. This group here at Inspired really just said, what are we going to do and how are we going to adapt? And
how are we going to figure this out?
Right.
Yeah.
Once I got the guidelines and the direction from the underwriters in the industry, it was kind of like implementing different procedures, and everybody just went ahead and took it on and just got after it. I mean, the closers, they're great. I mean, John, Miguel, I mean, you guys are killing it. Christina is absolutely comes into this business as a new person, having a real estate background, having some general knowledge, and just picked up on this in a couple months, and she's leading the Indiana closing teams, and she's just killing it, and she's making a difference because of the positivity that she's bringing and the personality. I mean, she's so fun and she's so quirky, and
she makes working fun.
She's so quirky. We love her for her quirky.
Oh, we do.
It's just, and you do a closing with her, nothing is ever a problem.
And she doesn't. Like, she doesn't believe in problems.
Yeah, she never shows problem.
I might hear about it when she comes back. Like, but you know,
behind the scenes,
But she is so professional, and she's fun. If you have not had the chance to meet a Christina,
you've got to have Christina close one of your deals.
She is awesome.
Is top notch, and we love her. But we can say that. We can truly say that the team has adapted to what the world has provided us.
And to say we didn't have any of those like COVID scares in the office, that would be a lie. I was out for a couple days when my parents had it because, you know, I wanted to make sure.
Right before your wedding.
Right before my wedding, I wanted to make sure, you know, I had negative tests. I didn't want anybody else sick. You know, Cord had one.
Yep, Brittany
had one.
Yeah.
Miguel was like the first onslaught of when COVID was something. So like to say that we weren't affected, it's not true. But like to say that I worked from home and that, you know, we just kept somebody out of the office and they were like, let me know whatever you need. Like it's the nice part about working with a small group that I can send a group text to my 7 people that I'm in the office with and not feel like I have to send a bulk email to the entire universe and tell everybody what's going on. It's like it's my comfort zone. It's my people that I'm with.
So great. And, you know, we're proud of that, and we're definitely growing. I think we're probably going to be in 2021. I think we're going to probably add another body to the team, if not maybe 2. But you know, and that's exciting. It's really it's something that we're proud of, that we're growing in a tough and difficult time, and that's thanks to you. I mean, that's thanks to you guys supporting and trusting us to be part of your closing and part of your
life-changing events
by yourselves. I mean, those are big things, and we love big things. We love being a part of those things. You know, ladies like shiny big things, and you know they glow, and you know,
what are you talking
diamonds
about?
You know, exactly. So, you know, I think we really set ourselves up to do well in 21 based on what we did in 20.
Yeah.
And I think, as I said in our closing meetings for the year, if we withstood that and we endured all the things that just came at us, I really feel comfortable and confident with this team that we can accomplish so much more. And I'm so excited to see and challenge the Amy's and the rest of the teams of the world to see what we can do.
Yeah.
You know?
It's gonna be it's something. I'm excited. 2021 is gonna be big. It's gonna.
You know, we're looking at different growth opportunities into tapping some different markets and you know, meeting some new people and making some new friends.
Meeting some new people.
I mean, we have a meeting after this with a potential new client who has been really just, you know, kind of following us and saying we want to try to work with you guys, and they've been pursuing us, which is fun. I mean, it's
cool.
It's fun to have somebody want to work with you, and because they've heard the good news, and you know, the lenders and these mortgage teams that have just kind of it started out with a couple and now it's a lot.
And I think they do like the personal touch of what Inspired Title is, and I think that's something that I don't ever want to grow beyond knowing who we are.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I don't ever think that I'm speaking for you, sorry. I don't think his goal is ever to be like, you know, closing 700 deals a month where he has 90 people working here that he doesn't, you know, it's like impossible to get everybody in one room together.
Right.
We just want to grow enough to still have that, that neighborhood family touch on the closings that we do.
Yeah, and I think my goal, and I'm happy to share this with the audience, is like I said, it's to grow into something so we can give back, and that giving back piece is, I really, really want this group to be part of a giving back of like the Habitat for Humanities. I want Inspired Title to sponsor a home for Habitat for Humanities. And that'll tap my love for development and building, and then the love to just giving back. So so that is really my challenge and my goal to bring this company to a point where we're able to contact Habitat for Humanity and say, look, we're gonna sponsor and even participate in building a home for somebody that is in need, and that's my real passion and dream right now is to focus on that. So help us achieve that.
Yeah.
Be a part of that.
Yes.
Why don't you think about that and be a part of that. So I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah, I think that's pretty cool.
You do that, right? I mean, we talked about that in a meeting or two about the Habitat for
Oh yeah.
So it's something I kind of try to repeat so the team understands it. So that's our 2021 kind of 2020 recap, 2021 goal, and we'll kind of keep you updated on that as we're going and how we're getting closer to that goal. And we always like to set new goals, and this is something that I love to challenge these guys with. And it's fun when we reach them, we celebrate them together, we kind of reward each other, and try to share some time. Like I said, this is not just employee-employer relationship.
No,
it's a different relationship.
It is.
We know when we are employer-employee, but we also know when we can kind of let our hair down a little bit more and just kind of be a little bit more free. So
when you spend a lot of time at work, it's nice to enjoy the people that you work with.
Yeah, absolutely, you do. So really, we just kind of if you guys want to be part of that, let us know. We'll happily include you and kind of talk to you about that as well. So that is our wonderful 2020 recap and 2021 goals, and that's a little bit more about Inspired Title. So we're thankful for that, and thanks for listening to that. So we are going to wrap up our show. We'll do our quote of the day. We always like to leave you guys with a fun quote for the day to carry on into your day, and hopefully it's something that you guys can practice with us. So Amy, why don't you give them your quote?
Going Robin Williams today.
Robin Williams.
Yes.
Good.
No matter what people tell you, words and ideas can change the world.
So very apropos for what we've been talking about today.
I know.
Very good. Very well done.
I tried. I actually tried.
Done. I did too.
Good.
So winning is fun, but there are moments when you can touch others. There are moments when you can touch someone's lives in a very positive way that are better. So winning is fun.
It is.
But go touch somebody in a positive way. Go really, encourage somebody who's down. Make that phone call to that person who you're wondering, how they've been. You haven't talked to them in a while.
Shoot that text. It's a big thing. Sorry, you can't take me seriously with this. I'm so sorry.
No, no.
There we go. Okay.
But yeah, really, it's now is a really great time to reach out to those of your family and friends that you haven't maybe talked to in a while, and you're wondering how they're doing.
Or that one you had that argument with 7 Thanksgivings ago, but you can't really remember why. Just forget it. Reach out. It's a great time to reconnect with that loved one.
Believe me, they're waiting for you. I mean, I the reason we weren't on last week is just I had a medical occurrence, and I had a friend that just literally stepped in and unbeknownst to me, totally selfless act, came to the office and really just offered support to the team. And he's a friend, but he's a client of ours, and I can't thank him enough for that. I talked to him, and I feel very uncomfortable because he did such a great thing. I mean, he literally didn't have to do that, and he came into the office and knew that I was down and I wasn't going to be here, and that the team may have some questions, and he was there to answer them and be supportive. And I guess you can talk from the team aspect on how that reacted and how that felt. But
I mean, it was good. I'm glad you don't need to get out of it. But yeah, no, I was just gonna say that, yeah, knowing that there's just knowing that there's people in our circle, in his circle, in our workplace that care that much about you and care that much about us, it's a cool thing.
Right.
Because sometimes it's easy to forget the relationships you have with people when you're just going through the daily hustle of life. And it's, oh God, it's this deal with this person again that I just said.
Right
It doesn't matter because in the grand scheme of things, they're good people that are here for good reasons.
And I think after this, I'm going to reach out to him and once again, just feel like I want to say thanks because I'm just inspired to do so. So this is our Thursday edition of Title Talk. We are thankful that you guys were able to join us here today.
Sorry about our,
I don't know what
technology
happened with the
things.
video and the
I don't know
technology.
either.
Pretty frustrating.
So I am so sorry about that.
Yeah, hopefully we will get that bug fixed and worked out for our
That's never happened
week
before.
visit. No, it really hasn't.
Weird.
But we will have this up on YouTube. So if you want to, if you've missed maybe a little part of this, we'll have this up on YouTube in the next couple days. So please come out to our Inspired YouTube and join and like and share all the things that you do on social media. We thank you guys for joining us here today on Title Talk. My name is Drew.
And my name is Amy.
We are Inspired Title Group, and we thank you guys for joining and listening. Have a great week, everybody. We'll see you next week. Take care, guys.